Left-wing violence in the Trump era. Left-wing violence has increased 250% since the final days of the Obama administration. 1. In the immediate aftermath of the election of Donald Trump, CNN broadcast a non-spontaneous set-up piece with Lilly, who said, "We can't just do rallies, we have to fight back. There will be casualties on both sides. There will be, because people have to die to make a change in this world too." Trump supporters have been the victims of numerous targeted attacks, brutal violence, and hate crimes. 3, 4, 5, 6 including at left-wing college campuses. 7 A tech company corporate CEO threatened to murder Donald Trump. 8 The brutal and disturbing anti-Trump hate crimes, or hate crimes closely related to Trump's election, continued to occur up to the 2018 midterm elections. 9 And by March 2019, 334 reported hate crimes had been committed against Trump supporters. 10 Democrat leaders. Obama and the Clinton machine refused to condemn the hate and violence. Ads for paid protesters appeared on Craigslist. Many of these protests were likely organized and coordinated, as many protesters were bussed in by coach buses. Despite the large number of left-wing and anti-Trump acts of violence, leftists faked alleged hate crimes by Trump supporters in order to villainize them. 11. But a 2019 study by Nathan Picalmo of Louisiana State University and Liliana Mason of the University of Maryland found that Democrats are more likely to support political violence than Republicans. 12 The left-wing hatred for President Trump and his supporters posed a threat to civil liberties. 13. Liberal media bias and fake news, which demonized conservatives and Republicans, is often said to have fanned the flames of the increase in left-wing violence against conservatives. 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 Mainstream media outlets even promoted the notion that violent left-wingers use their violence against conservatives to bring about peace. 21 22 Many Democrats failed to condemn the violence. 23 And top Democrat leaders encouraged the violence and hate. 24 Much of the violence was directed against Trump supporters. 25 The Pew Research Center found in 2017 that 47% thought that their friendships would be in danger if that friend voted for Trump, while only 13% of Republicans thinking the same thing about a friend who supported Clinton. 26-27 Something confirmed by Harvard law professor Adrian Vermeule. 28 According to a June 2017 Rasmussen Reports survey, 76% of Americans feared political violence. 29 Unsurprisingly, the left-wing violence and support of violence continued after 2017, with leftists making death threats to numerous Republican members of Congress. 30 And with Occupy Wall Street activists calling for murdering ICE agents. 31 Several acts of violence were directed at pro-life individuals. 32 Many entertainers made jokes about harming President Trump. 33 Despite all this, the left falsely claimed that right-wing violence was rising. 34 35 In the first 2 years of the Trump presidency, Breitbart News tabulated 639 violent incidents against Trump supporters, nearly one per day. Some of that violence was directed specifically against pro-life individuals. 36 Due to the vast size, the list has been moved to subpages by year.